That was very moving.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Your dad sounds like an amazing guy. Can you tell us a little bit more about when he invented it and give us a little more of the story?
All right, so I am about to watch Cupboard Pro pitch. Now, I gotta tell you, I love doing these recaps. This one was such an emotionally draining episode that I was questioning, should I do it again? But I'm a big boy and I want to walk you through what we were thinking as a Shark, so definitely what I was thinking.
I'm Kira.
I'm Christian.
I'm Kaylee.
And we're siblings from Long Island, New York.
Our dad, Keith, was a New York City fireman. He was a firehouse chef. Everyone always loved his cooking.
Your father made the kitchen a place to feel comfortable, safe, and warm.
Our product was designed by our dad and is created to simplify the way you work in the kitchen.
My dad was ready to introduce his product to the world, but he put everything on hold when our mom was diagnosed with stage 4 breast cancer. She battled for 2 years and lost her fight to cancer on August 22nd, 2012. That was the hardest day of our lives. Losing our mom was really hard for our dad, but we all really just encouraged him to make his dream a reality. But in 2015, he was diagnosed with synovial sarcoma, a cancer that developed from being a fireman in the cleanup of 9/11. Our dad fought as hard as he could, but just 3 months ago, our dad passed away. Our dad's funeral was the biggest tribute to who he was. Over 1,000 people came. The New York City Fire Department had the whole street closed down, and they just really honored who our dad was as a hero. I think that it's love that keeps you strong, and the foundation that both our parents set for the three of us is what gets us through each day. The Sharks should invest in this product because it's amazing and it has the support of 3 really strong kids who love the person that created it. Hi Sharks, my name is Kaylee Young.
I'm Christian Young.
I'm Kira Young.
And we're the Young family.
So just so you know, the viewers often see way more than we do. So we're sitting there and you see us with smiles on our face looking at them because we see these 3 beautiful young adults walk into the room, beautiful smiles. We know that we are going to see the future. But we didn't see that piece. And actually that was the first time I believe I may have saw that piece in full, or I'm not sure. So as you see us with our smiles on our face, that's not like, oh, we just saw, you know, obviously the circumstances you're in or the tragedy that is happening in life, and we're here just pitching. So we're waiting for the pitch. So we do not know what's about to happen.
$100,000 in exchange for 10% equity in our business.
Our business is
The Cupboard Pro.
Our dad invented the Cupboard Pro, and it was his dream to pitch it on Shark Tank. Unfortunately, he passed away before he had that chance. But we're here today to continue his legacy and make that dream a reality.
To tell you more about our dad's invention, here's a video our dad made about demoing the Cupboard Pro.
My name is Keith Young. I'm the inventor of the Cupboard Pro. Cupboard Pro is really, really simple to use. Open up your cup, slide it in to the tongue and groove in the board. I'm gonna cut an onion. I'm gonna core it. I'm gonna take all these scraps. They're gonna go right into the cup. I didn't have to put a bowl under my board. I didn't have to stop. Really, could it be any simpler? It is so easy. So, flip your board over. I'm gonna use like a cup of red wine to simulate meat juices. The routings are directing the juice to go right where they need to be. I'm not doing anything. I'm a New York City firefighter. I'm a father, a widower, cookbook author, cooking with the Firehouse Chef. When I'm at home, I have to get things done rapidly because I have 3 children. I'm a single parent now. I have to clean, and on top of that, I have to cook. I need to kind of be on my game with my kids. Everything revolves around my kitchen, really, at home. That's where the heart of a regular family's house is.
We feel honored to be here today and to share a little bit of Keith Young and the Cupboard Pro with you all. So who's ready to make our dad's dream a reality with us?
That was very moving.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Your dad sounds like an amazing guy. Can you tell us a little bit more about when he invented it and give us a little more of the story?
So I was done I was done this time. I think for various reasons, the Sharks always invest in somebody they connect with. So, being from New York, I lost a lot of friends to 9/11 ailments. Same way, I also lived a town over from their father or from them, and then right around 2003 or something like that, I remember moving to New York City, and I lived a block away from where 9/11 happened. So I had this deep connection. And of course, being a father of 3 kids, I think anybody would have that connection.
My dad invented this when I was in high school. And then as he was getting his first prototypes, our mom was diagnosed with breast cancer. And he put everything on hold to be by her side. I was 19 at the time. My brother was 15 and my sister was 9. On August 22nd, 2012, God called my mom home. And my dad just showed us what strength was in every moment that he continued to show up for us. And just in life in general, he was a true inspiration, just like our mom. And then my dad took a break with the Cupboard Pro. He was asked to be on Chopped, and he did it. And he was a 2-time Chopped champion, which then gave him the confidence to start working on this again. In December, he got his delivery of 2,000 boards, and at that time he was diagnosed with cancer, which is a 9/11 related cancer from being a fireman there. And he was on hospice in the beginning of the year, and he just passed away 3 months ago.
So sorry.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Wow.
So we have this amazing invention right here for you guys. We're going to pass you guys each one.
Great. Thank you.
Here you go.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Ooh, it's heavy.
For you.
My dad was all about quality, so it's
Yeah.
bamboo. We have 3 patents on the board and the cup. The tongue and groove is really important. My dad has his fireman logo on the board, and if you see it has the number of how many firemen died on 9/11.
Oh,
So
I didn't notice that. That's on the back?
it's something that really honors the fire department.
This board is really heavy, really great quality, engineered smart. So this well, no matter where you put it, it's going to run, the juices will run down because it's pitched higher in the back.
I love it because that's usually the problem. When you're cutting, you have to push all the stuff off to the side
Right.
here and there.
Many of them have a well built into the
Yeah.
board. But here you can take it off, throw it in the dishwasher.
Yeah, because when you put the ones with the well built in there, it doesn't fit straight in the dishwasher.
Yeah, exactly. It doesn't
That's an
fit
amazing
too tall.
product. It's incredible.
Thank you.
So what are your sales?
The 3 of us actually just began 3 weeks ago selling the board.
Because you have 2,000 in inventory, right?
Yes.
Are you putting that online?
We just launched our online store 3 weeks ago.
How old are you?
I'm 24.
You're 24.
20.
20.
I'm 15.
So your dad wanted to come on Shark Tank.
Yeah.
Right.
Yes, that was actually his audition video.
And on 9/11, where was he? Which part
He
of the
was
city?
part of the cleanup, so he was there for that.
Okay.
And over 2,000 firemen are actually currently sick from 9/11, just from all the fumes that they were breathing in. So
Yeah, I was at Ground Zero on 9/11, spent 2 years there during the cleanup,
my
working with the
gosh.
city. I met a lot of brave people like your dad and a lot of people who lost their lives. So it's great that you're doing this.
Thank you.
Thank you.
What's your cost?
$12.50,
Okay, and you're selling them on the site for?
40.
$40.
How many have you sold so far?
300 in the last 3 weeks.
All right, so let's break down this whole thing. So let's get past the obviously all the emotional stuff. We're still Sharks, right? And it's not the charity tank, so we want to make sure that something is of value. So let's think about this. The man went on to Chopped, and I think they said he won twice, and so that shows his skill set and his where he came up with creating the board. The board's functionalities are great. We all know, as we said, the grooves and the cup, fit in there, really great. But also, people want to know about causes. With his badge and representing all the firefighters, there's a level of authenticity. Now, he got 2,000 boards in, and in 3 weeks, with these 3 young adults, they sold 300. I mean, they're averaging about 100 a week, and that is before Shark Tank. So you have something that's created by somebody who has a passion for what they're creating, cooking. They're not doing it just for the money. They go on and they win, shows like Chopped, and that shows you that never be put in a box. You can be whatever you want. Then it shows that there's an authenticity and a great functionality. Authenticity is obviously his shield and his dedication to the fire department. People want to know when they're investing, are they investing in other things and other people and other great causes? And of course, the board works really well, but you can make up your own opinion, but you can't make up your own facts. And the fact is that they sold 300 boards in such a short period of time. So everything is there, right? So I want to be very clear, as the Sharks start to evaluate this, now the question is, what position and what value can we add? Because most of the fundamentals of what we need exist.
You're selling them. What are you doing to
How are you
market
getting
them?
that?
Just through social media and our online store, and then in our living room, we're all packaging the boards together, writing everyone individual thank you notes.
You guys are real entrepreneurs now, huh?
Yeah.
What's the money going to be used for, the $100,000?
We have to renew our tooling, and then for marketing and advertising, which is like $20,000, and then like all new cutting boards, which would be around $50,000.
You mean inventory?
Yeah.
So are you running the business, basically, the three of you together? That's
Yeah.
it?
Yes.
You're running everything?
Yes.
So what overwhelms you right now? Tell us why you're here and what you're looking for in a shark to help you with.
I think, honestly, it's kind of hard to overwhelm the three of us just because of like the amount of stress that you go through just seeing your loved ones sick. And we're only able to be here because of how strong our parents were.
You know, is it possible for you just to step out in the hallway for a second?
Yeah.
For us to talk?
They have inventory, right? I could sell that off. I feel
Yeah, in a heartbeat,
quickly
yeah.
on
They wanna run a
QVC,
business.
right?
We'll get there. We'll get there.
Oh, geez.
It's not that scary.
Well, I hope we get a deal, and then it'll be fun.
So once this story is out, obviously the units they have will ship. We just have to keep in mind we need to take on the new part of the business, the new mold, the new
Lori, these have to be
inventory.
made at a fraction of what they're
Running
paying.
it.
Okay, so let me give you the underlying concern. The underlying concern is if this is a true business, how are these young adults, or how are they going to grow this business past the living room? Meaning take on warehousing, take on 3PL, third-party logistics, fund the new inventory coming in, because businesses are a huge cash suck, right? We know that we can get rid of the 2,000 units that they have, but we also, as Sharks, we have our day jobs, and it's very hard for us to just jump in and run other businesses, especially when they're somewhat small like it is. So now the problem is, all right, how do we work with them without draining our time and energy, but yet giving them the best upside? So here we go.
The story is amazing, right? Obviously, you have a million reasons to be proud.
Thank you.
And your father will live on forever through each of you and this product. But rather than us fight it all out, we decided to work together.
Wow.
And so all 5 sharks are going to come together.
Which is a rarity.
Now, we're sharks, so we're going to negotiate some.
fact,
So
it pretty
before
well
you get-
never happens.
So we're going to offer you a deal.
Okay.
$100,000 for 20%. Now, and each one of us is going to contribute $20,000 and our expertise so that we can help you. And so any profits that we earn from our 20%, we're going to contribute to whatever charity your dad supported for firemen that have been sick from 9/11.
Oh my gosh.
And we
So
are
what do you guys
we're
think?
gonna
That's
work
our offer.
hard
It's a
to
deal.
sell as many units as possible.
It's a deal.
It's a deal.
Thank
you so much.
Thank
me a hug.
you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you.
I know you want to get one in every kitchen in America.
Thank you, Lori.
All right, there you have it. So to tell you what happened afterwards, we would go out, all the Sharks would collectively get together, and we would help them license Cupboard Pro to Williams-Sonoma. It became a very, very good selling product, and I believe cookbooks and various other things out there. And Williams-Sonoma licensed more things and renewed the license, and FDNY got the Shark share of the money donated to the families, and the kids are absolutely great at running the business, but licensing, which is great. Now, a lot of people always ask about licensing. Well, I just want to license something, but you got to think about what happened in this event to create the licensing desire. the kids sold those goods. You see, if you have an idea, you just want to license it. Well, a lot of times the license says, well, the person who potentially will license, because remember, that's a contract, right? That contract could be 3 years, it could be 5 years, it could be 10 years. And they want to know, well, what's the price and what is the price that people pay for it? How many units have you sold? What is the demographic of the people? You know, are they, are they all chefs? Are they at-home chefs? Are they women? Are they men? Are they old? Are they young? I mean, whatever the case is. So you have to have what we call proof of concept. This was a big deal. And think about it, at the end of the day, somebody may say, well, I got to sell millions of dollars. No, they just sold 300, but they had proof of concept because they sold 300 in such a small, compact time without any television or anything else. Now, of course, we can throw gasoline on it. So hopefully you learned a lot from this pitch for various different reasons. Number one, the shark has to be able to relate to the person for whatever reason, right? They want to know that it came from an authentic place. They want to know that the product is great because product is king. No matter how authentic the place is, if the product is weak, it goes back. They love the connection that people have to their consumers, hence the badge. And they want to know that you have some level of sales. And there you have it.
This is the beauty of entrepreneurship.
Yeah.
Yes.
They're going to be able to support themselves. This is a product that'll go on forever.
I love it.
And the beautiful thing is that they have each other.
Love you guys. Good job.
Now that we have all 5 sharks on board, we can really make our dad's dream come true.
Our dad would probably be so proud of us and like so happy that we're continuing on his legacy, his dream.
Bring it in. Bring it in.
Hey, you, are you subscribed to make sure that you see all these videos with free advice, chats, and business experts, and content that will motivate and inspire you? If not, come on, hit the subscribe button and commit. Below is your chance to level up and learn every single week. I'll see you in there.